video feedback on another getting dressed activity with Sean. You must be sick of these at this stage, Declan. I'll start there anyway.
To get dressed. There's no toys until after you're dressed. Come on. Once you get dressed. Yeah, get Buzz Lightyear once you're dressed. Dress first and Buzz Lightyear. Here.
Now Sean was slightly distracted at the start of this video. Obviously there's toys in his room, but you're going to have toys in his room. He wanted to go playing, he didn't want to get dressed. But I brought him over to the bed. It didn't take him too long to get out of it. I thought he was going to kick up a wobbler, but he didn't. But I still just gave him his few minutes to get regulated, which I presume we keep doing, we still do with him. Like we just, you know, is that what we're to do, Declan? Give him his few minutes to get himself into what activity he's actually doing.
Sean, there's no toys and no playing until you're dressed. That's what happens. We need to get dressed first. Okay? Sorry, Sean. No toys, no playing until we're dressed. Okay? Then we can go play those. Okay? What do you think of that? Great job, Sean. You're getting really good at putting on the socks, aren't we? No. See, it used to be tricky. It's not as tricky anymore. A lot of practice, isn't it? Isn't that what it takes? A lot of practice and a bit of teamwork. Yeah, I'm here to help you, aren't I? You and me doing it together and we can get it done. My socks. Your socks? Oh no. That's not on, is it? You can do it. Yeah, see? Great job, Sean. It's done really well. One more thing now we need to put on. One more thing now we need to put on. See, once we get them on, then we can go. Yeah. So. That's it.
He was still eager enough to get away there and play. Obviously you would. But he doesn't seem to be kicking up too much of a fuss, you know. He's not doing too bad.
Once we get them on, then we're ready to go playing. Start again. 2 legs into this one, okay? Yes. That's the job. Whoops! You okay? Oh dear. Oh dear.
I've started to keep my distance a little bit from Sean when we're doing the dressing activity, because I found that he was constantly coming over trying to hug and kiss and anything to be messing than to be doing what he was supposed to be doing, so I've tried to stay a little bit away from him.
Oh, come on. Thomas! You will get Thomas in a minute. No. Shoes. Your slippers. Yeah. Up the pants. I'll help you in a minute to put them on, okay? You want to put them on? Up the pants. That's it. Great job. You look very smart today. Now you're dressed and you can go and play. Wasn't that easy now? Wasn't that easy? Best to get dressed first, isn't it? Now.
Okay, these getting dressed activities vary from day to day. Like this one took 4 minutes, sometimes they can take 7 or 8 minutes depending on Sean's form and I suppose our form. But yeah, the activity went okay. He was a bit distracted at the start, but it didn't take much to get him back into it. There was no sitting for ages waiting for him to persuade him to do what you wanted him to do. Just told him no, that, you know, get dressed first and then you can do it. But he seemed happy enough with that, and he went on and got dressed. So yeah, that's the end of my video feedback.